Let's talk about being Filipino in the US. Were you
Okay.
able to maintain Filipino customs, language?
I believe so because just in my family household, we still speak the Filipino language, Bisaya,
Uh-huh.
for the most part. However, and even throughout high school, even though I was on my own, the thoughts, my memories has always been, the Philippines. I was able to maintain my language in Filipino because of the telephone calls, and
Mhm.
sometimes I still call my friends in the Philippines, and I would have this conversation with them. And but when I came back to California after the military, that's when it really expanded because I made some Tagalog speaking friends at my work.
Mhm.
Um, and that's when I really learned how to speak Tagalog. And then when I went to school, I surround myself with Tagalog. I forgot how I missed being Filipino, the Philippines, being in the Philippines and being surrounded with people who can relate to you, who
Mhm.
have the same sarcastic joke as you, who can understand you even
See.
if you have like a dry joke. And so I really just surrounded myself. I joined a Filipino club at Mission called the SAIFA, Coalition of Young Filipino Americans, and I just surrounded myself with everything Filipino. Um, when I got a little much older, um, I started watching TFC channel,
Uh-huh.
the True Filipino channel, and so um, and I started reading Filipino books too. Uh, History of the Filipino people. I read that when I became a counselor
Mhm.
here at Skyline College. I was part of the combined program helping out, and when I went to CCSF, I was the counselor and coordinator of the Tulay program, learning community, and so I'm really able to maintain I don't think it was a big deal
Okay.
at all. I've always wanted to stay connected
To the
to
Philippines.
my Filipino culture.
When did you maintain contact with the Philippines, like with your
Oh
friends,
yes,
family?
when I was a lot younger,
Uh-huh.
I would even in high school, and when I was in the military, I would call my friends almost twice or three times a month,
Okay.
and these are high school, first year high school friends.
And these are like without like internet at that time too, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was all
No
long distance. I
Skype,
spent a lot of money on long distance just to have this.
phone cards.
Yeah, yeah, phone cards to talk to them because I miss them so much.
Uh-huh.
And even though I left and did not go back until 2011, so that's 13 years after, um, I connected with them like it's just yesterday.
Mhm.
And I still have a very thick Bisaya accent when I speak.
Uh-huh.
It's no big deal at all. And my girlfriend is Filipina. She's Tagalog, and yeah, very fresh.
Very fresh. Okay. So when did you last visit? Was it 2011? Or did you
Yeah,
visit
well, I came
after
here
that?
96, January 96. I went back 1998, and then I didn't go back until 2011.
Uh-huh.
And then ever since, I've been going back every year.
So
So
you like
after October 2011, July 2012, and then recently, January 2013. I've been going back every freaking year. Loving it.
you love it.
I
Do you
love it.
you miss the Philippines? Yeah.
I do. I do. I didn't realize how much I missed the Philippines until I went back there after 13 years. That this is my roots. I belong here. I mean, if I have enough money right now, if I have $1 million, I would go back and live there and
Mhm.
retire there for the rest of my life. That's how much I really love and feel connected to my culture.
So what do you miss most about it?
The red horse? The
Friends or
the friends, the sense of connection I have with the people, with the environment, mostly the people I meet with, the friends I have
food? No.
there. Oh, food is amazing. Yeah, I would say in Cebu we have a very unique
Lechon.
delicacy, lechon. I love that, man. I love that. I realized that I could eat anything without having to microwave it.
Uh-huh.
I can eat something cold and that it tastes good. I forgot that when I came here, that everything I eat, I have to microwave it. And so that's kind of You know, simple living in the
Uh-huh.
Philippines. You don't need to microwave anything. You know, you can eat some of the bacteria and that's fine.